How many games to play? You can make up your own games. I forgot about this thing in the 90s that me and my friend Sean came up with. It was, I don't know if we ever gave it a name other than maybe the numbers game. So we would often at gatherings, house parties, at this kind of thing, find some way to amuse ourselves. And often it was through, I guess you'd call it a prank, but it was more, I guess, the intellectual prank. Maybe intellectual manipulation. I don't really know what you would call it, but basically, one of a one-off thing that we did was there was some girls at a party one time, and we told everyone, "Hey, here the government canceled Fridays." To which these girls, who weren't completely sober but also weren't completely drunk, they just maybe were a little bit oblivious to things. They said, "Oh no, when are we going to party then?" And we replied, "Well, not on a Friday." That's a one-off thing that was amusing, and we still told the story afterwards and were amused by it, so it had some legs. But the best one was the numbers game. Now, I don't know how it started with Sean and I. I think we were just around a group of people, guys and girls, and one of us said to the other, "Hey," and then just said whatever number came to their head. And then the other person just replied with another number. And they just kept going back and forth. And I'm pretty sure I did, maybe Sean did. At some point after the other person said a number, they said, "Oh, damn." And then the other person's like, "Yeah, I got it." And then we did it again, and then the other person lost. And and we went back and forth, and we did this several times over the course of a summer, maybe into the winter, and then forgot about it. But I think a few months after that, Sean invited me over somewhere and then showed me these other people playing this game. And I don't think that they were doing the same thing that we were. I think they actually had rules for this thing and actually were playing it as if it was a real game, and they weren't just randomly saying numbers to make it seem like it was a game. Because not many people are like that, right? And Sean and I were, and also our other friends, Chad and Chris, and a couple of other people would join in on this thing. But other people generally aren't like that. So anyway, it's just funny that we made up this game that had not even no rules, no rhyme or reason. And it's kind of funny that can become a game. And the game isn't whether someone wins at saying the right numbers, because we also would just decide whether we'd had enough of this game and one of us had to concede, right? The game was the observers, the people around at a house party or some gathering or a bush party or a bonfire or something like that, who were observing this, thinking they had no idea how this game worked, and they weren't smart enough to figure it out. And that was the game. The game was that we were sort of mocking these people. If they knew that it was nothing, then they wouldn't feel insecure about their own intellectual capacity. And that was the amusement to us. So, also, we're teenagers at this point. We're like 17, 19, the perfect time to be an asshole. And that's what we were. So that's what this game is. It's a game of assholes saying numbers. And I was just reminded of this today, and when I can't remember what brought it up, but then I was reminded of Mitchell and Webb, a BBC comedy show of two comedians who do this sketch comedy. And it was hilarious, and I used to watch it with some other friends, not related to the friends that made up the numbers game. And we watched many of the episodes. There's many memorable little clips in Mitchell and Webb, but there's one that's most memorable to me, and when it happened, I fell out of my chair laughing, and my buddies couldn't figure out why I found this so much funnier than they did. And when I explained it to them, I'm not even sure they believe me about this numbers game. And maybe there's some viewers that don't even believe this numbers game happened. But anyway, the Mitchell and Webb clip is just basically doing this numbers game. And I'll play it now after, and then give me some comments below and let me know what you think. So, roll the clip, Jim.
Hello and welcome to Numberwang, the maths quiz that simply everyone is talking about. Our contestants today are Julie from Somerset and Simon, who is from Somerset. So before we begin, Julie, any hobbies down there in Somerset?
Yes.
Simon?
No.
Great, okay. Well, if you're ready, let's play Numberwang. Julie to play first.
3,
9.
16,
12.
8.2,
4.
That's Numberwang, round 2. Simon to play first.
27.
30,
18.
54.
That's Numberwang. Let's go to the maths board. Julie?
I'll have the 4, the 6, and the 3.4.
That's Numberwang. We like those decimals, Julie. Simon?
I'd like the root 14 and the 12.
That's Numberwang, round 3. Julie to play first.
8 minus 4,
That's Numberwang, Simon.
109 times 17.
That's Numberwang, Julie.
47.
That's the Numberwang bonus. Triple Numberwang to Julie. So, Julie, you're ahead on 77. Simon, you trail on 83. Everything hinges on this final round. Yes, it's time for Wanganum. Let's rotate the board. Welcome back. Let's play Wanganum. Julie to play first.
43,
Simon?
27.
200,
3.
1,
1.
1,
1.
1,
1.
1.
It.
1.
That's Wanganum! Oh, bad luck, Julie. You've been Wanganum. But Simon, you are today's Numberwang. That's all from Numberwang, but until tomorrow's edition, stay Numberwang. And remember, out there, good Numberwang!